I'm Dr. Gabby Cora and welcome to my Wellness Doctor and Coach certification program exclusively for physicians. Now, why physicians? Well, many of us have really joined our profession to be not only the doctors who help in pathology, but also help our patients achieve their maximum health and wellness, their ultimate health and wellness. And yet, with the current state of healthcare, many of us cannot do this, but at the same time, we've seen many other people come into the healthcare arena and provide for some of the services that we should be providing. So if you feel that you're one of the doctors who really went into medicine to help out, not only fix the problems, but also heal people on a very high level, thank you for joining me. Now, what's particular about this Wellness Doctor and Coach certification program for physicians? Well, first of all, it's given from physicians to physicians. So there's something very unique about that particular part of this program per se. The second one is that we're going to see not only things about coaching per se, but I'm going to help you build your whole empire around health and coaching and practicing medicine the way that you were meant to practice. So this will include tons around speaking engagement, corporate health and wellness programs, consulting programs, coaching per se, of course, networking, social media, and many other things that you would only be able to learn by doing an MBA as I've done, plus joining many other separate programs. This program brings everything together. The third point that is very important here to share is that you're going to be part of a very unique and elite group of physicians way ahead of your curve. So as a pioneer in this area, I invite you to join me in the Wellness Doctor and Coach certification program. Welcome to the sneak preview on consulting. There's going to be many more tips and strategies once you join the Wellness Doctor and Coach certification program starting in July. I started my consulting career in some shape or form 20 years ago. Now, at the time, I must admit that I, among other things, try to build my own consulting ways based on what I knew or what I was asked to do. But there wasn't much of a science behind how I offered my services, even in the ways that I would charge for my services. I really didn't have any template that I could follow, particularly because I was coming from the healthcare arena. Now, this drastically changed about 5 years ago when I heard a concept that really struck me and that stuck with me too. This concept addresses this. Would you rather have 1 million clients that pay you $1 each, or would you have one client that pays you $1 million? Now, the interesting thing about this concept, if you think for a second, is that the healthcare system, the way it is now, is in order to be able to pay for your overhead, pay your own salary, and continue to build your business, you need to have many, many patients that pay you very, very little to be able to support your own business, right? However, interestingly, within the consulting world, it's a totally different venture. And I want to share with you some tips and strategies to be able to build your business in a way that you have not even thought about. So one of the first points that I want to share with you is some great opportunities within the health and wellness corporate programs that you may want to go into, just like I have gone into a few years ago. For example, just over the past couple of years, I worked with one company delivering many, many talks, evaluating all their health and wellness programs, and working with people one-on-one to continue to help them achieve their health and maximize their wellness in a very interesting way that's very different from what we would do within the healthcare arena. So that's one thing. Think about corporate health and wellness programs, and one of the things that I'm going to share with you is how to get into that world. A second one is, how can you offer not only one-on-one coaching opportunities in health and wellness, but also the opportunity to do some wellness coaching with groups. And that's another fantastic and amazing opportunity that I believe as physicians we're uniquely qualified to do. The third point I want to make is, how can you maximize a consulting opportunity when you're brought in for something else? For example, in your case, as a general physician, for example, you may have someone come in to see you for an upper respiratory infection, and when they really like you and they trust you and they like your bedside manners, people will often bring in their friends and their family to see you too. The same thing happens when you're consulting. Oftentimes, I've been brought in as an executive coach and or as a health and wellness doctor and coach, and once people see me in action, even if I'm working with someone on a one-on-one basis, people will start asking me if I can do other things. Why? Maybe it's just because now that we've created a relationship and a trusting relationship, people want me to do more. I want to teach you and help you out so that you can also build in through that or via that trusting relationship with people, so that you can bring about even more value to the people that you serve. I hope you have enjoyed the sneak preview on consulting and that you will love to join me in July in the Wellness Doctor and Coach Certification Program. Now, to do this and request a form, an application form, email me directly at my private email at gcl@drgabbycora.com. My private email is gcl@drgabbycora.com. Request for that application form. I'm going to be very happy to send that to you, and I look forward to seeing you in July. I hope you enjoyed the sneak preview of the Wellness Doctor and Coach Certification Program, and I look forward to seeing you in July. Now, how can you sign up? Very simple, by filling out a form that you need to request directly to me on my private email. What is my private email? It's gcl@drgabbycora.com. So write me a private email at gcl@drgabbycora.com, request the form to sign up, and you'll be one of a group of 12 people coming in and joining me on the Wellness Doctor and Coach Certification Program. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in Miami in July.